Hey guys, it's Britt coming to you live, and I'm super excited to talk about this topic. This is something I see so many people struggling with, is this feeling of loneliness. And it really makes me sad because I know from that feeling of loneliness, you're not actually in the ideal place to manifest your dream relationship. Which is what you mostly want when you're feeling lonely, right? So I want to talk about this and how I've cleared this for myself and for my clients. And say hi to me, you guys, when you pop on. I haven't been on here live for a little while. Say hi to me. Tell me where you're coming from. If you're on the replay, comment hashtag replay. And yeah, I just love to hear from you guys. So, okay, healing loneliness. How does one go about doing this? So I want to talk a little bit about my story with this. This can also be for you if you're one of these people that just kind of feels lonely on this planet, in a sense, right? Like you just feel like maybe your real home is not here. And you feel like disconnected from other people. You feel like you're this weird freak of a person, and kind of like it can be loneliness in a sense of even feeling lonely around a group of people, right? That was me for a long time up until I got into the healing work and the spiritual work that I practice now. But this can also be applied to loneliness, and that's what I'm going to mostly be talking about, loneliness in regards to manifesting your dream relationship. Feeling lonely and cut off from your potential soulmates, like feeling rejected, right? All of those kind of things. So let's talk about this. Let's get into it. Say hi to me, you guys. Who's on here? Yeah, I haven't been on here live for a while. I've been just, pregnancy brain is a thing, okay? But I just got a new light. So I wanted to try out my new light for doing lives. So healing loneliness. Here's the thing. If you are someone who perpetually feels lonely, no person that you meet in the outer world, no potential partner, no boyfriend, no husband, will be able to heal this feeling from you until you heal it from yourself. Okay, so people really go about this the wrong way, right? Like we try to seek from others, which can only be found from within, right? The love that you seek is really coming from your soul, coming from God or the universe itself. And if you try to place that onto a person, you will always fail. Okay. And I do need to mention, you guys, I just remembered I'm running a Boxing Day sale on my Heal Your Jealousy course. So my Heal Your Jealousy course, we go into all this kind of stuff, and with a specific focus around jealousy and insecurity in relationships. If you're one of those women that feels like the psycho in relationships, where you're constantly doubting your attractiveness, you're constantly doubting if he really likes you, you're constantly wanting to check his phone, check his Facebook, check who he's following on Instagram, and you're just going into this, anxious place, right? If you're doing that, you're not manifesting your dream relationship. So I want to help you shift that, and fast, so that you can manifest your dream relationship. So that program is $200 off right now, and it's only going to be off, like, on sale till the end of tonight. Okay, so message me ASAP if you want to get in on that at the discounted price. Hey Linda, what's up, beautiful? Oh my God, you've been just looking so gorgeous lately. I've been seeing your stories and your pics, Linda, and I'm just like, oh my God, you are just so beautiful. You look just amazing. You're glowing. And say hi to me, you guys. There's 10 people on here. Who else is on here? Hello. Why are you not commenting? Why are you not saying hello? Say hi to me, you guys. So Heal Your Jealousy is on special right now. That ends tonight. So message me if you want the link. It's $355 now instead of $555. And hey Cassidy, what's up? So that's where we can really go deep, and you can also get healing and coaching from me in that group as well. So it is a self-study course. There's 14 trainings or so already in there that you can do at your own pace, that you will have lifetime access to. but you can also ask me for help in the group as you do all of the stuff as well. So if you've been really wanting to take that next step and actually, you know, heal those feelings, because they're not going to just go away on their own, right? Message me and we can get you in the course at the discounted price. But it will be available like after today, but it'll just be back at $555. So yeah. Hey Danielle, what's up, girl? So back to healing loneliness. Loneliness is always a sign that you are not connected to who you really are at a soul level, okay? Which is unconditional love. Thank you. Yeah, I think I have that pregnancy glow. I never wear makeup now and my skin is just beautiful. Although I feel like crap a lot. I feel tired a lot, but I do look glowing, I think. But no, I've been feeling a lot better lately, actually. I think at the beginning of pregnancy, it's like the hardest. And then as you go like a few months in, like I think I'm 4 or 5 months in now, and now I'm starting to like get the hang of it and feel good again. But yeah, it definitely is a big shift. So whenever you're feeling lonely, it means that you're not connected to who you really are at a soul level. And there's actually no one and nothing that will be able to take that feeling away from you until you connect with your own soul. And when you are in love with someone, and when you're in a relationship with someone, or when you're with that group of friends that makes you feel totally, you know, connected, right? The opposite of loneliness is connection, okay? It's not actually those people, okay? It's not actually those people giving you that feeling of connection, okay? And this is something I teach my Heal Your Jealousy students as well, and this is the way that I like to put it, is like, no one is actually injecting you, right? Like with a needle of love, right? Or no one is like, you know, giving you some drug that makes you feel like the loneliness is gone and like you're connected with other people, right? Like no one is actually drugging you and giving you that feeling of love and that healing from the loneliness. So what's actually happening if nobody has the power to actually make you feel anything? Your feelings are always coming from within you. What's actually happening is that they are just distracting you from that void within, from those limiting beliefs about life, about yourself. It's just like they're just distracting you from those feelings, right? And it's not really about them, it's always about you. Because I know you can think of situations where, let's say you're in a relationship with someone and you still feel lonely, right? Even though you're with them. Or maybe you're with a group of friends and you still don't feel connected to those people. You still feel left out. You still feel like that sad little child, right? And that's when you need to do some inner child work as well, is like when you feel like that left out sad child in your life. That's something that I perpetually struggled with up until a few years ago, where I just never felt like I could fit in anywhere. And now it's like I go anywhere and I feel like I fit in everywhere. So it's never other people taking the pain away from you, although it may appear like that, right? Like it may seem like, oh, when you're with a new guy and you're out on your first few dates and you're just in this like beautiful land of love, right? It may feel like they're taking that pain away from you, right? And that's when you get addicted to it. That's when you get codependent in relationships, is when you think you need that person to feel all those wonderful loving feelings, right? You never need another person to feel those feelings. And what I'm about to tell you right now, you guys, is just mind-blowing. And this is how I healed loneliness within myself, like for good. Like I have not felt lonely in like years, okay? And I used to feel lonely all the time. I used to feel lonely in a group of people. I used to feel lonely even with guys. When I had boyfriends, I would still feel this deep void and loneliness, right? But once I realized in the past couple years how to do this, and once I realized that, and this is what I teach my jealousy students as well, is like, no one is injecting you with the feeling of love. You are always creating your own feelings. Hi, Christina. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta come on live more. My pregnancy brain has been fucking me up. Like, I feel like I suck at talking lately. Like, like, I know I'm still me. I know I'm still my own soul, but like, it's just like everything is so much harder. But I have to just push myself and just do it, because obviously it's in my head, and like, obviously it's just hormonally, like I'm still the same soul. Like, I still have the same wisdom that I did when I wasn't pregnant, right? So gotta just fucking go live more. So thank you for saying that. Cassidy says, I always feel lonely and I can't connect when I'm with others. Okay, I used to be totally the same, Cassidy, and you can heal that. And what I'm telling you in this video will help you to heal that, okay? So no one is ever injecting you with a feeling of anything, right? And actually, this could be applied to negative things as well. Like when other people are, pissing you the hell off, right? And you're like, get away from me, you fucking idiots, right? It's not actually those people causing you to feel that way, right? So you are always creating your own feelings, okay? Like, let me repeat that. Like, you are always creating your own feelings. And why don't you just say that to yourself right now? I am always creating my own feelings, okay? And really just feel the truth in that. And also, when you think someone is really, really hot, right? Like you meet this really, really hot guy and you're just like, oh my God, like I want him, like I need him. And it becomes this like grippy thing, right? You know that feeling when you get a little grippy with people, you want to hold on a little too tight and then they run away from you? Recognize this and they'll stop running away. It's not actually them causing you to feel that way. Oh my God, 19 people. Say hi to me, you guys. Who's on here? 19 people. That's a lot. But that's good. That's the way it should be. There should be hundreds of people on my lives, obviously. Thank you, Ella, for being here. Love the name Ella. I have a cousin named Ella. She's super cute. So actually, she's my second cousin because she's my cousin's daughter. Anyway, so yeah, what I'm teaching you right now can definitely apply to men as well. This is just simple energetics. So when you are feeling all those loving feelings towards someone and you're feeling super attracted to someone, recognize that you are creating those feelings within your own being, okay? And quite often other people are mirroring certain aspects of ourselves, right? But we always have the power to create that feeling of being in that hot new love affair, right? Or being in that stable relationship. Or being in that group of friends that just makes you feel like your soul is at home, right? We always have the power to create that feeling. And you can do this when you're sitting at home by yourself, right? You can visualize what it would feel like to be in these relationship situations where you feel that connection, because connection is the opposite of loneliness. You can feel that feeling of connectedness, right? And even as you're just thinking of those situations right now, you're getting in that feeling of it, right? So once you realize that you can tap into those feelings of being in those dream relationship situations, you release all loneliness, because all of a sudden, and this is a deep spiritual truth here, all of a sudden you are one with it, okay? And you can't be one with your desire, with your dream relationship, with another, and feel lonely at the same time. Those two things can't coexist, okay? So that was super deep. So I'm gonna kind of like repeat that again. Like, once you are feeling that feeling of connectedness, which you can do at any time, you do it even when you're like watching a romantic movie and it's a happy ending. Let's just assume it's a happy ending, right? And you feel those feelings of love. I don't know if you cry during movies. I never really cried during movies until now that I'm pregnant. I cry during, things that aren't even that sad or that aren't even like that worthy of my tears, I feel like. But now I'm just like this emotional woman, right? But So anytime you get emotionally involved in a love story and you feel that feeling of connectedness and you feel that feeling of being in love, right? You are in that state right then. You don't even need the person to show up at your door. You don't even need the dream man to come and take you on a date in that moment. In that moment, you are already one with it and you will not be missing it, okay? You will not be lonely, right? So loneliness can be cured with your own mind, okay? And with your own thoughts that you're choosing in your mind, and you can deliberately choose thoughts that cause you to feel the feelings of your desired relationship, and you will never feel lonely again. And once you really deeply recognize that truth that nobody is creating your feelings for you, right? When you're really in love with someone, they're not sitting over there with a needle with drugs of love and connectedness and joy and happiness. Nobody's actually drugging you. It's all coming from within you, okay? Therefore, you can create those feelings at any moment in time, okay? And then you will never feel lonely again. And this is what will happen when you get really good at this. You will start having so much fun on your own because you're pleasing yourself in your own mind. You're on beautiful dates in your own mind. And this is gonna sound crazy, but like you will literally just start living your dream relationship so much that you won't need the actual dream relationship to manifest. And when you don't need it to manifest anymore because you already feel those feelings as if it were real right now, that's when it'll pop into your life experience. That's when you'll get engaged. That's when you'll get pregnant with the love of your life. That's when it'll happen. But it won't happen when you're needing it, when you're feeling lonely, when you're feeling like it can't happen for you, or you're looking at other people and thinking they're separate from you and that they have what you want and you can't possibly have it because of such and such reasons. Is not going to happen then. It's going to happen when you are fully embodied in your joy and you're actually having so much fun in your own feelings and pleasing yourself with your own thoughts that you don't even care if it happens or not. Yes, girl, Danielle says. Yes. Bia says, I feel like I do this all the time so naturally. I'm a true empath and it helps get deep into any emotions. But I love hearing this. Sometimes I forget how in charge I am. Totally. And I find it's common for empaths too to like have this belief that, well, the meaning of being an empath is like you feel other people's feelings. So sometimes I find if you're like someone who identifies as an empath, if you hang out with the wrong people, like people that are having relationship troubles or shit like that, you'll start to have them too. When really, you actually don't contain those negative beliefs about relationships, but you've just been surrounded by people that do, right? Like, I used to hear a lot of shit about relationships that actually I didn't even believe, but I started to kind of identify with because I was just around people who thought stuff like that. So be careful with who you're around, but also at the same time, I'm not saying like avoid people, because a lot of times when we're the empath in a situation, we're actually there to uplift people and help them embody new joyful beliefs once we do it for ourselves. So yeah, heal your jealousy, $200 off tonight only. Tomorrow it will be $555 again. Right now it's $355. So message me if you want to get in on that, and I'll add you to the group with all the trainings and all the content right away. You can start asking me questions in there right away. And yeah, this is for you if you want to heal your jealousy, you want to stop feeling like a psycho in your relationship, or sometimes you're not even in the relationship yet, but you're just like dating around and you still feel like that crazy jealousy. And where that comes from is not being able to do this, what I'm talking about in this video, right? And it's not like you're gonna just watch this video once and instantly be able to create all of your feelings all the time and understand these truths at a deep level. Like, it takes consistent practice and work, right? And it's a lot easier with someone helping you and holding your hand through it. Okay, so go back and watch this video again, because that was like super deep and powerful. And I don't think it was too long. It might have been long though, I don't know. I'll see. And yeah, I love you all so much. We'll talk super soon. And remember, you came for the joy of living. And thank you all for being here. Bye.